Hey, it's your girl Shay. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna do a makeup tutorial, but I won't be speaking throughout because that's not my strong suit. So I might do a voiceover or I might do just music. So let's do this makeup for church. And yeah, let's go. Makeup is so super fun to me, and I do it once a week for church, and I'm trying to find my everyday makeup look. I want my everyday makeup look to glowy, skin-like, and also enhance my features. When I'm going to church, I usually have heavier makeup, and I want to find a makeup look for going to school, running errands, and things of that nature. So I actually forgot to do skin prep, but that is key. K-E-Y before doing makeup. When I initially started doing makeup, I didn't do skincare, but I absolutely see the importance of skin prep. So the first thing I started to do is my brows. I recently started filling in my brows, and I honestly think I don't need to, but I'm still trying to figure out how to make my brows look good. And I also think my brows are not even, but anyways, like my brows are full, but they aren't the way that I want them to look, and hopefully I'll find what I'm looking for. I also started using concealer to shape my brows. Now, I think I need a lighter shade to make it brighter under my brow, but this absolutely will do. I remember my friend did my makeup for my grade 12 graduation photos, but I remember my brows in specific, and they were honestly so good, so crisp and so clean. So I need to ask her what she used for my makeup so my eyebrows can look like that. The fun part about makeup is that your face is a canvas and you get to choose how you want your face to look. So I then put primer on my face, as you saw, before I added anything else. So next things next, I am on the hunt to find a skin tint that is good for the summer and a foundation for the winter, and then to find the right shade. So currently I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I think it's in the shade 5 or 4, I don't remember. And then I also combined it with a foundation. It's Maybelline. Now, it's close to my complexion, but not the exact match. I've been seeing and hearing different foundation brands to use, such as Pat McGrath, Lancome, Dior, and many others. So I'm gonna look into finding the right shade for me. My skin also has slight discoloration. So on my cheek area and my forehead area, it's a bit lighter, and then around my face, like the perimeter, is much darker. So I'm trying to find something that works best for me, but I'm working with what I have and it's doing justice. The next step is concealer. So I started using the concealer from Huda Beauty, and it is in the shade Toasted Almond. So when I went to Sephora last year in June, because my boyfriend took me out to Sephora for a shopping spree, and I wanted a concealer that would brighten my under eye, and this absolutely does justice. Now I need to find a concealer that covers the dark spots under my eyes, so I'm definitely on the hunt for that. But right now, Huda Beauty, you got it, girl, you got it. I've been seeing this thing where girls set their concealer after they put it on their face, and I don't really see much of a difference. Well, it does make the concealer spread, but with Huda, it does set faster, so you have to do it like right away. And I also do see a difference when I use the brush in comparison to using a sponge. The brush just makes my concealer look much more cleaner, and this looks much more crisp. Now, sometimes I would go in with the beauty blender after, but I don't like to take away, so I just use the brush and it does what it needs to do. So the next step is contour. I think the shade is a bit too dark for me, but I try my best to make it blend in the best way possible. At this current stage in my life, I am using what I have and using it to the best of my ability, and these makeup products are doing just that. Now, I am on a no spend makeup journey because when I find a good product, I'm ready to buy it, okay? But not this time around. I'm going to use what I have until it's basically done to invest into some new makeup products. And I'm honestly so excited to get new makeup products, but we're gonna use what we have for now. Blush. We have a love-hate relationship. Okay, Juvia's Place has amazing products, and one thing about them, they are extremely pigmented, like extremely. I remember using their blush for the first time and I did not know what to do, so I left it on my face and a girl said to me, "I love how your blush matches your glasses," and I was like, wow, girl, really? But to me it was too much, so I started putting blush on the back of my hand and then I started applying it to my face. But I might stop using blush, but okay, on to the next step, which is setting powder. Okay, yes, I know I need to stop spending money on makeup, but one thing I think I need to invest in is pressed powder. People are saying that they see a difference when they use pressed powder and then setting powder, so I'm gonna look into getting a pressed powder. Quick music break, okay? And see if that makes a difference and then use the setting powder. So let's start talking about mascara. I wasn't always a mascara girly, but I started enhancing my beauty. Well, not enhancing my beauty, but taking a look at my appearance and realizing that my lashes are actually really long. So I started using mascara, and these mascaras are definitely drugstore. And I've been hearing that YSL and some other brands have really good mascara. And I'm definitely gonna finish what I have here first and then invest in another mascara, but for now this will absolutely do. Using 2 different types of mascaras is a game changer, and it feels like my lashes are brushing up against my glasses. So I think I've done enough talking, so I will turn the music up and allow you to enjoy the rest of the video. Y'all, we're at the final step and I'm trying to figure out if I should just keep it matte, okay, or if it adds some gloss. I'm liking the matte look because I feel like it mattifies everything else. The camera's not doing me justice. I'm gonna record a video on my phone and show you guys, but I think the matte look actually eats. Just give me 1 second. So y'all, this is the final look. I decided to stay with the matte because I feel like it brings the entire look together. It's so funny that when you plan to do your makeup, it doesn't come out as best, like in my opinion, but when you're in a rush or you're not gonna go somewhere, that's when it comes to the best. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be safe, make good choices, and be like Jesus.